Hi, Collective. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self-love and growth. Hi, you guys. Welcome back into the channel. Welcome in to Shadow Work Part 2. This is our Thread Spread Collective. So we are going to kick it off with our Threads of Karma messages, which has to do with, of course, how we heal, how we find closure, and those soul lessons that are important to us as we do our shadow work, right? Welcome back, all of my current followers and subscribers. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome in any new followers and subscribers. So when we talk about soul lessons, when we talk about closure and healing, these are things that we have to address collective so we don't keep blockages in our way of our forward movement, of our manifestations. I actually, on Shadow Work Part 1, connected how once you start to heal those parts of your shadow, how that helps with law of attraction, how that helps with your manifestations, how that helps with you reaching the highest version of self. So if you missed Shadow Work Part 1, don't hesitate to check that out. Some great information. But let's see where to start with our threads. Restore the broken self. Beautiful first message. And then we have you reap what you sow. Okay. So, with the first message here, collective, parts of you were left behind in pain. It's time to call them home because you are ready to become whole again. So, what this is talking about is as we grow, and I'll start from when we are children, right? So, as a child, we are whole, we are innocent, we don't have knowledge of how things should be, supposed to be, we don't know the rules. As you grow, you have experiences in life, and I believe most of us have. The majority of us as human beings have had disappointments, traumatic experience, some worse than others, but still trauma that we've experienced that caused us to lose a piece of ourselves. Even if it's not immediately obvious, we lose small pieces of self when we lose a connection, when we are disappointed, when we go through a traumatic experience. Some people have PTSD after they deal with something so traumatic, it changes them internally. They lose a piece of themselves. You lose a piece of yourself every single time you go through something traumatic. And it makes you a little bit more fragmented over time. When you are going through the process of the dark night of the soul, as you are going through the process of your healing collective, what you are doing is restoring those broken parts of yourself, that have been lost for a very long time, the pieces of your inner child, the wounded parts that never got a chance to heal, that childlike image of you that was left behind, that really needed a hug in that traumatic situation, that really needed someone to comfort you when you went through that disappointment, but you didn't receive that. You never had a chance to heal from that. So now, as an adult, you are going back and you are restoring all of those traumatic events in order to make yourself whole. It's time to call those broken pieces of you home so that you can become whole again. Beautiful first message. A very important one because I don't think people truly understand. This is why we feel broken, because we are not whole, because those pieces of us that were hurt, that were harmed, that went through the trauma, it created blockages, but it also created holes in ourself, in our soul. Reap what you sow. The energy you put out will return to you. Choose wisely, as you will reap what you sow every single time. Energy is never destroyed, it is transferred. So the energy and the projections that people put out, whether they are negative or whether they are positive, they will reap whatever they decide to sow. For some reason, I find it interesting how people easily forget that every action has a consequence, every intention, which is energy, which is a vibration, creates something that will come back to them. So it's very interesting how people think that throwing negativity towards others, gossiping, slandering, physically harming another, wishing ill will on another. It's interesting how people don't understand or think about the consequences of that. The universe hears everything. Nothing is forgotten or unheard or unseen. So every day, people have a choice to reap good things or reap bad things, because what is sown is solely up to you. What else? What else for the collective? Yeah, trust the path, collective. This is just about having faith, right? Faith is of the utmost importance. Faith and trusting in God and in the universe is important even when you don't have direction, especially when you don't have direction. That is when your faith should be the strongest. But even if it's faith as small as a mustard seed, right? Hold on to that hope. Hold on to that faith. Trust in the unfolding of your life. Every step is part of your journey that is necessary for you to become who you're supposed to be. What else? Align with your higher path. Yeah. So as you trust every step going up, as you are ascending, as you are walking the path that is meant for you, it is aligning you with your higher path. It is aligning you with your purpose. But it means that you have to ensure that you are learning the lessons along the way, right? The more you align with your soul's truth, the less resistance you'll face. Flow with your purpose and not with pressure. Pressure generally comes from external factors in our lives that want us to do and be certain things. The only example that's off the top of my head right now is about how parents who want their children to be certain type of professions when they get older. See, as children, we have an idea of the type of hero, I'll say, that we want to be when we get older. Doctors, nurses, police officers, firefighters, right? Astronauts. We have these visions and these amazing ideas of the type of people we can become as we grow up, not realizing that there will be people who create limitations, who drill limitations into our mind to make us feel as if our choices are actually limited, most of the time because they have their own agenda. Parents want their kids to be doctors and engineers, even if their kid has no like to math, science, to health care, but because of the image it portrays, it would make them feel better as the parent to be able to say that their child is a doctor, is a lawyer, is an engineer. Now, if your child or you collective love numbers, love math, love helping people, love doing research, love negotiations, then those professions make sense for you. But most of the time, people choose a path based on pressure, not flow. Rebuild and balance relations. If the scales are tipped, it's time to restore balance. Step forward and create harmony in your relationships. Some of you guys may actually have an opportunity to do this holiday season, because there's going to be a lot of people traveling, visiting family they probably haven't seen in a while. For some of you guys, there is an opportunity to restore some level of balance within a family dynamic, within a previous connection, whatever it may be. But there will be opportunities, I feel, that will be presented to you. If there is an opportunity to find balance, find balance. It will benefit you if you are able to do so before the end of this year. It will be less emotional baggage that you have to take with you into 2026. Step forward and create harmony in your relationships if possible. Restore mind, body, spirit. True healing happens when you align your mind, your body, and your spirit, reconnect to your essence. This is about having all of your chakras in balance. Your mind, your body, and spirit work together, heal together, create together. You're supposed to be co-creating with the universe. That means that your mindset needs to be in a positive and high vibration. Your energy that you put out should be intentional, should be positive, should be directed towards exactly what your goals are, and you should have clarity. So this is about getting yourself in alignment, grounding yourself, truly knowing what you want. Accept imperfection. Perfection doesn't exist. It's an illusion. But people will judge other people to make it seem like they need to be perfect in order for them not to be embarrassed to be with them. If somebody is embarrassed or feels like you need to change who you are before they want to be with you, then that is not your person, because that means that you are dealing with someone who is also insecure about who they are. See, a person who is secure in their person, in themselves, they know exactly what they want. And if you are the person that they want, collective, then they will love you how you are. It doesn't mean that all of us don't have insecurities, but see, when people project their perfectionism onto you, it means that they have an issue that is bigger than just an insecurity. That means that you're dealing with a people pleaser. That means you're dealing with a manipulator. That means possibly this person has narcissistic tendencies, especially if they see that you are willing to do whatever it takes to adjust who you are for them. It's not like, oh, I'd rather you have red hair than blonde hair. This is you truly changing who you are at the core for another who doesn't even deserve you. Embrace your flaws and those of others. They are the key to growth. Find your soul tribe, collective. Create your karma. Reap what you sow. Your actions today shape your tomorrow. Make choices that align with your highest good. Every day that you wake up, I say it all the time to you guys, every day you wake up, you have a decision to make on how you're going to move that day. What choices are you going to make that day? Are they going to be positive or negative ones? What type of intentions are you going to put out? What type of vibration will you be in? Will they be in a positive vibration or a negative vibration? Everyone has free will, collective. Everyone has the right to choose. So every single day you wake up, you have a chance to choose differently, especially if the day before it was not so good. You have a chance to change your mindset and to choose to be better, even if it doesn't feel natural in the beginning. But just like everything else, after doing it so many times for so many days, a habit becomes a choice. It becomes natural. But it takes work, it takes effort. And some people are comfortable staying exactly who they are, but then want to be in a victim mindset when life doesn't go in the way that they want it or the way they feel they deserve it to go in. Well, the energy that you put out told the universe that you are okay with negative things coming back towards you because that's what you project towards others, even towards yourself. Your thoughts matter, your words matter, your intentions matter, Collective. Choose with love. There you go. Love is the most powerful force. It is the highest vibration. Love is why I started this channel, Collective. Love is something that I've always believed in. But if I told you how many times I've been heartbroken, I don't think you would believe me. If I told you how many times I've been backstabbed, you wouldn't believe me. But through those situations, through those lessons, through those heartbreaks, through those disappointments, through those lost connections, it made me the person that I am right now. It pushed me to a place where I needed to understand me, why I kept attracting those same type of energies towards me. It made me have to go within and truly heal the trauma from my childhood that started me on this path. And it was not easy. It was very hard to look at. I had to take accountability for my role in it. Because in any relationship, it takes two people to participate. No matter how many times I was shut down, heartbroken, backstabbed, I would sew my heart back together and I would still choose love. Because I believe in it just that much, because it is infinite, because it is everlasting, just like the Most High God. We are love. Every day we have a choice to choose it. And the moment you start to choose it, the moment you start to treat yourself with love, the universe will respond accordingly. And set healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries protect your energy. Stand firm in what you need to thrive. As you go through your healing, evolution, as you grow, evolve, as you start to learn more about yourself, Collective, it is going to be important that you set boundaries. Set boundaries with people, places, and situations that do not support you, that try everything they can to bring you down as they know you are trying to grow. People don't like to see people evolve without them grow, without them heal, without them. But at the same time, they don't want to put in the work either. So they would rather drag you back down where they are rather than them come to meet you, especially when it's people that you love. It is the hardest thing to set boundaries with people you love because you want them to be with you. You want them to enjoy the prosperity, the abundance, the joy of healing, the transformation process, the journey. You would love for them to come on their journey with you. But most of the time, they don't choose that. So it's very important that you set healthy boundaries, that you keep your energy guarded, keep your energy safe. Do not allow energy vampires to come in and drain you while you are trying to heal, while you are trying to grow. All right, Collective. Let me get you a few hidden strengths and abilities that will help you. Strength, beautiful. Exactly. Be strong, Collective. People admire you, admire your growth, even if they don't tell you. But having admiration for self creates self-love, creates confidence. Admire your strength, Collective. It is admirable. Your intense feelings, your emotions that you feel, process them, feel through them, work through them. Don't ignore them, don't suppress them. Say what it is you need to say, especially at this time if you're around family and if there are imbalanced relationships. Express yourself. When it comes to love, if you want true love, Collective, you starting to heal yourself will bring this towards you because you will actually feel worthy of the love that you will receive. True love can now come towards you naturally because you already give yourself love. You will not be codependent on somebody else to love you. So love will now flow to you naturally. You will be able to build a strong foundation, a stronger foundation, a healed foundation. Breaking generational curses. Yes, you will be honored in the spirit for your growth, for your healing. Some of you guys will end up in commitment. Some of you guys, if you are already in commitments, your healing, your decision to heal and grow will make your marriage stronger. There's no downside to this, but it takes work, right? It takes work. Trust your intuition. It is guiding you. Sometimes you need to pay more attention to the small changes as well as the bigger ones. So reflect on some recent moments of confusion. By observing the little details, you'll sharpen your intuition over time. Okay? And then at the bottom of the deck, healing. Healing on purpose. Collective. All right. Let's get you a few of the repair, evolution, and growth oracles. What else will be helpful right now for the collective? Yeah. Betrayal revealed. The situation will reveal to you the intention behind it. See, intention is so important. Whether it's you betraying yourself in some way, collective, or another person or situation, you are being asked to unmask the truth by removing any blinders that hinder the clarity that you need. Some of you guys know that there are people in your life that have betrayed you, but you have ignored it. It's time to unmask that so you can begin to heal from it. Love redefined, romance. You guys, true love is here. Cupid has entered your heart and has awakened you to love and romance, but this time on a different vibration. Having a newfound love for yourself has created an opportunity for a new chapter with the possibility of cultivating healthy relationships. Confirmation. Told you guys. Soon as you show your self-love, now love will come towards you. It is a natural flow. Intuition and wisdom, gifts. Yes, honor your innate ability to see psychically and trust your gut feelings. Trust your guidance and the vibrations you feel. When you truly step into your abilities, all of your senses rush in. Look into expanding your gifts by taking classes, diary, meditating, and listening to your inner voice. Trust your intuition. Intuition and wisdom is a gift to you, collective. Dreams realized. Look at that. Manifest. Beautiful, you guys. I told you your shadow is connected to your manifestations. You have the power to create and manifest whatever you desire. When you choose to push outside of your comfort zone and have determination, your dreams become reality. Now is the time to take action and have a clear focus on what you want. The universe works with you to create. Didn't I say you guys co-create with the universe? By using your manifesting power for your highest good. I love when Spirit just clarifies the message. Full circle, completion. Beautiful. You have chosen to learn from your mistakes, collective, and move forward, closing out the cycle. Beautiful. Every layer of yourself you acknowledge is a layer that served its purpose, restoring the broken pieces, the broken self, right? All of those broken parts along the way served a purpose. You are now feeling your power by seeing your inner strength and determination pay off. Be proud of this moment, collective, and let it carry you forward. You guys should be so proud of yourself. Like I said, this is not by any means easy to do. Not even a little bit. Most people choose just not to do anything because of the work that it takes, because of the courage that it takes. So I commend you, collective. Clap for yourself, pat yourself on the back. Every time you get through one of these messages, you gain more clarity, more knowledge. You apply it to your life, to self, to love. You are growing, you are healing, collective. Messages of encouragement from the cosmos. Trust your intuition. Some of you guys are very gifted. You need to trust your intuition. The universe is trying to guide you. Light dispels darkness. Keep your inner light shining. Don't let anybody dim your light. Family, friend, romantic partner, anybody. Miracles are everywhere, so keep your faith. Hold on to that faith that you have. Compassion, embrace others' differences, accept your own imperfections. Like I said, perfections are an illusion. Be confident in who you are, collective, okay? Never let anybody question your confidence. Prosperity, peace, all things you deserve that come from your hard work and a love for life. Transformation, beautiful. Discovery of self again, finding yourself. Abundance, because it's what you deserve. One more, please. Spirit, one more for the collective. One more for the collective, Spirit. Growth and creativity. All gifts, all things that you receive that work for you as you heal, as you trust yourself again, as you find your confidence again, as you discover those parts about yourself that you didn't even know you had. You realize they are true gifts from the universe, because the universe wants to bring you peace. The universe wants to bring you prosperity, abundance, joy. You deserve it, collective. Keep up the amazing work, you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me on Shadow Work Part 2. Hopefully I see you guys in Shadow Work Part 3. But if this is where we leave each other, I love you guys to the moon and back. You guys are doing amazing. Keep it up. I hope you have a great holiday, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.